Hello, I'm Stacia Gates, and this is Art Quench. Hello, I'm Stacia Gates, and we're here at the WonderGround Gallery in the downtown Disney district of Southern California. Today we're going to take you on a tour, so come with me and let's get art quenched. We're back here at the WonderGround Gallery with Allison and Marilio. Can you please tell us what you do here, Allison?
I'm one of the guest service managers for Downtown Disney stores.
I'm the Disney cast member, works in the specialty stores in downtown Disney.
Great. And Allison, do you think you could take us on a little tour of the gallery and show us some of your favorite artists?
Absolutely. Let's go on a little walk. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and show you back here.
Follow us.
Jared Andrew Shore is actually one of my personal favorites in the store because he actually does everything by hand. He cuts all the paper, and it's a really cool layering process that he uses. So if you notice, all these tiny little details that you see throughout this art piece is actually all done by hand, and it's really cool to watch him work.
I wish I could do things like that with the scissors.
I know, I'm kind of jealous myself. He also has another piece over here that I'm really fond of. It's actually the Monsters, Inc. piece. And it, same layering process, same thing that he does with all of them, and all these tiny little details that I could never do, he's able to make look amazing.
It is amazing. It's really amazing.
Over here in this section, you're going to see a lot of Noah's artwork. He does all airbrush pieces, and he's definitely a fan favorite here in the store. Hence why we have so many of his pieces here. So if you notice, we have a good representation of all the princesses, good versus evil, because that's really what our theme is for the location right now. So you'll see a lot of princesses, a lot of the villains, everyone that you want represented and that you've always hoped to see is here against this wall. Miss Mindy is actually one of our house favorites as well. She does something a little bit different. She's not a painter. She actually does sculptures. So if you notice, these are a couple of her pieces that she does. And if you notice, she also has her princess as well as her villain represented on the inside. So you get a little bit of both, good versus evil in there.
Ooh, the villains.
It's a very cool piece. I wish I could have one in my house.
Yeah, they're extremely well done. You really can see the detail in the art.
It's very exciting that she's able to showcase her artwork here with us.
So Allison, tell us, when exactly did the gallery open?
WonderGround Gallery actually opened June 9th of 2012. And when WonderGround opened, they wanted something that they could show to the guests that could really draw them in and give them a feel for what we had to offer. So they came up with these large banners showcasing some of the featured artists and their pieces that they had to offer here in the location.
Yeah, they're very attractive. They draw you in. As soon as you walk up to the gallery, you first see those banners and you think, what is this? I want to go in and see more.
Yeah, it's an amazing statement piece and a good way to say hello to all the guests.
Allison, how long does each exhibit stay in the gallery?
Well, it's actually really cool because we get to change them quite often. Every 6 months you're going to see something new. So when we first opened, you saw a lot of Pixar artwork, and we feature characters from that movie. And if you're lucky, you can still find a few of those pieces hidden here throughout the store. But now we're into good versus evil, and that will be here for another few months. And then after that, we will roll into something completely new. So if you go onto the Disney Parks website, you'll see a lot of little hints to what you have to look forward to coming up.
And I must say, I've seen the website. It's a great informative site, so check it out.
Hi, my name is Maeve, and I love the WonderGround Gallery, and they even have Snow White, which is my favorite character of Disney.
Now, do you have a favorite character that you like here in the gallery?
I personally love the villains.
I love the villains too.
Mine is Oswald because he's kind of like Mickey, except he's not.
Yeah, no, he's not. We're here with Erica Eichmann. She's one of the WonderGround Gallery artists. Hi, Erica. It's nice to meet you.
Aisha, how are you?
Good, good. Can you tell us a little bit about your work?
Well, sure. These are all hats made of recycled clothing. I go to thrift stores and I buy all kinds of things, pants cut similar to the ones I'm wearing now, and actually everything I'm wearing is from a thrift store.
It's a great ensemble, really, really great.
Thank you. So I'll buy these clothes and I'll take them home and I'll wash them and I'll cut them up, and then I make my patterns for my hats. And I have 4 different styles here. I do ones that are unlined, that are simple like this, that are flexible. You can fold them up, stick them in a pocket, throw them in the washer and the dryer. I also have ones like this that are lined. They're a little more rigid, have a little more shape to them. And then I also have ones that I decorate like this with ties. So they're a little fancier. And I've got the
I love all the patterns and the colors. I love this here. This is great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to take, like when I don't have enough fabric for one hat or more than one hat with one piece of clothing, then I'll mix it up. So like this one, this was a pair of pants, and I think this was actually another pair of pants. But so I like to take the different.
It's amazing.
And things and mix them up. It's a lot of fun. This one, I call it the ticket taker because it looks like an engineer's cap. It's really tall. And then I have this one, which is kind of my answer to the baseball cap. It's just a little bit shorter, still a little fancier than a baseball cap, but you get the idea. And then I have this one, which is kind of like a fedora. And then this one, just the bucket hat. Very simple.
Love it. Just absolutely love these hats. Now, what would you pick for me?
Ooh. Let's see. Well, I would go straight for bright.
Love the colors.
I have no idea if this would fit you.
Okay, let's try. Yes, put it on, please.
Cute.
I like this style. I can tell already.
It actually fits you, doesn't it?
It feels great. It really does. I love the colors. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, how did you get started here?
Well, I've always been an artisan. I've always just made stuff, been crafty, picked stuff up, not really having any formal training. I just kind of figure stuff out. And about 25 years ago, I went to a craft show, a Christmas craft show back in Tennessee, and I found this hat that I absolutely loved, and I've worn it for 25 years, and it just kind of came to me that why have I not made something similar? You know, I didn't want to duplicate it because I didn't want it to be exactly the same, but you know, get an idea, something that was pretty close, and I just started figuring it out without tearing it apart. I just tried to, you know, kind of looked at it and figured out how the different pieces must go, and I got pretty close, and I did end up having to take my favorite hat apart just to see how close I was, and then I put it back together. But so the original hat was more like this one, more like the bucket hat, but I've altered it enough so it's not exactly the same pattern. But I've loved that hat, and I never thought I was a hat person before, and when I found that one hat, I was sold. And so now I have many hats that I like, and it's kind of hard to sell some of the hats sometimes because the ones that I love so much I just want to keep.
I'm sure. It's very, very creative. I love them. I love so many of them. After the show, I'm going to have to try on a few others.
Well, it's my way of saving the world. It's my little piece of recycling and you know, helping not put more things into the earth. And
yes, it's a wonderful thing you're doing. I'm here with Aisling. She's one of the WonderGround Gallery Disney artists. Aisling, can you tell us a little bit about your work?
Yeah, our artwork features the Disney characters from original movies, original animated movies. We kind of have a little bit of a twist on them. As you can see, our actual drawings are in color pencil, Prismacolor Premieres, and we add a lot of detail, a lot of emphasis on the differentiality of the Disney art. We also put in charcoal backgrounds to give it a little bit more of a pop, so that's different from inside of the park. They're all original pieces, and when you come in you can select your own colors and you get to personalize it any way you want to, so that's a little bit more exclusive to you, and when you hang it on your wall you got an original piece of artwork for a price that doesn't kill your budget.
Now, Aisling, you're studying to get your bachelor's degree, am I correct?
Yeah, I'm going to Long Beach State in the fall for my bachelor's in animation. I am hoping to one day transfer to the Disney studio in Burbank and actually work on the films for the movies so that one day, hopefully, got my name in the credits.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you very much for sharing your story with us.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm here with Christopher, and I see that you've purchased a piece of art.
Yes, I have, Stacia. This is actually, I haven't been to Disneyland since I was a kid. This is downtown Disney. But I just came out to hang out for the day, actually to see Captain EO while I was here. Came to the WonderGround gallery, just checking it out, and I came across this great print from this new artist named, well, new to me, Jeff Granito. And actually my sister, I have a younger sister, she's having her first kid. So I'll be an uncle for the first time later this month. So I decided to get my niece, who's coming to the world in a few weeks, this print of Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
What a wonderful gift! Hi, I'm here with Jeff Granito, one of the WonderGround Gallery artists, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Jeff.
Thank you very much, you too.
Now, tell us, how did this all begin for you?
I have been working with Disney for about 15 years now in various divisions. I work with the parks and the stores, and we used to work catalog. And about a couple years ago, I was asked to do some fine art for the parks, and I was hesitant, but then I did it, and it turned out I really liked doing it. It was fun for me to get back to the basics of doing artwork for myself that I envision. So when I had the opportunity to do this gallery, I was used to do it in the parks, and now to do this gallery has been a dream, so this is great.
It's a great gallery.
It's awesome. It's incredible in here.
It really is. You can feel it. It's so magical.
It is. It's got a great vibe. It's totally different than what you see anywhere else. It's like a new take on Disney, and it's fantastic.
It really is. Now, did you study to become an artist, or was it come naturally to you? How did...
I went to Art Center College of Design, graduated in '94, and I studied graphics and packaging. But that was before the computer, so I learned how to paint. I learned how to do everything by hand, and my career just took me towards the computer. But now I'm back getting to do some of the handwork that I haven't done for a while. Now,
what advice would you give to a new emerging artist who's trying to become a little more professional?
I think, to sum it up, just let it out there. I mean, be confident with what you've got, and take a risk to put it out there, because that was the hardest part for me, is just accepting the fact that it's going to be from me and not for somebody else. So, and it's paid off, so it's been great. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff. It was great to meet you.
You too. Thanks so much.
Well, I love seeing Oswald everywhere because he's my favorite character. And I saw the big art and I thought, oh wow, that's going to be expensive. But there's still other choices that are smaller and cost less. So we always come here. It's very fun.
I'm here with Cheryl, and Cheryl, you're a regular here at the gallery.
I am. I love coming here. It's just an amazing atmosphere, and just to see all the different kinds of artwork and meeting all the artists for the signings, just amazing.
The energy here is really great. Well, Allison, we've had a great time here at the WonderGround Gallery. I'm sure with all this great artwork at affordable prices, you will continue to have great success.
Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you here with us.
Thank you, Allison. And for more information, you can go to www.disneyparksmerchandise.com. Until next time.